Brave. A brave person is not afraid to face pain or danger.
The brave firefighter saved the girl from the burning building.
Wealth. Wealth is the total of one's possessions, money, land, etc.
One of the most important things for some people is wealth.
Expense. An expense is the money that people spend on something.
She wrote down all the expenses for her trip.
Hire. To hire someone is to pay that person money to work for you.
We hired a man to paint our house.
Accompany. To accompany other people means to join them or go with them.
My brothers accompanied me to the movie.
Belief. A belief is a strong feeling that something is correct or true.
A preacher or priest should have a strong belief in God.
Resort. To resort to something is to depend on it in order to solve a problem.
I hope they don't resort to violence to end the argument.
Bold. A bold person is not afraid of doing something.
The bold man climbed the high mountain.
Card. A card is a small piece of plastic or paper used to buy or use things.
Adam used his library card to borrow a book.
Bare. A bare thing is plain and not covered.
He likes to walk around in his bare feet.
Suffer. To suffer is to feel pain.
Her headache made her suffer all day.
Symptom. A symptom of a bad condition or illness is a sign that it is happening.
Sneezing and a high fever are symptoms of the common cold.
Lung. A lung is a part of the body that fills with air when breathing.
Having strong lungs is necessary for a healthy life.
Language. A language is a system of communication.
The reporter spoke a language Sally had never heard before.
Branch. A branch is the part of a tree with leaves.
The monkey was hanging from a branch on the tree.
Minister. A minister is an important person in government with many duties.
The Minister of Education controls the country's schools.
Surgery. Surgery is medical treatment involving a doctor cutting into a body.
I needed surgery to repair my leg after the accident.
Genius. A genius is a very smart person.
Since she was a genius, she easily passed all of her school exams.
Entrance. An entrance is a place where someone can enter an area.
The gate was locked, so Bill had to find a different entrance.
Breath. A breath is the air that goes into and out of one's lungs.
You can't take a breath underwater.
Smooth. A smooth thing has no bumps or rough parts.
The baby's skin felt very smooth.
Tough. A tough thing is difficult.
The man passed his driving test, even though it was very tough.
Permanent. Something permanent lasts for a long time, or forever.
We don't know if Aunt Mildred's visit will be a permanent one.
Receive. To receive something is to get it.
I received a present on my birthday.
Bridge. A bridge is something that is built over a river so people can cross it.
The old bridge fell into the river.
Storm. A storm is very bad weather. There is a lot of rain or snow.
Did that storm wake you up last night?
Meet. To meet is to come together so that you can talk or do something together.
Ken's mother wanted to meet his teacher today.
Risk. A risk is a chance of something bad happening.
I took a risk and climbed the snowy mountain.
Guilty. Guilty people feel bad for something they did.
I felt guilty for taking my sister's cookies.
Cast. To cast something means to throw it.
The fisherman cast his line into the water.
Within. You use within to say that something is inside another thing.
Within the box, there was a pizza.
Joy. Joy is a feeling of great happiness.
I love baseball. I feel joy when I play.
Emergency. An emergency is a time when someone needs help right away.
There is a huge fire in my house. This is an emergency.
Resemble. To resemble someone is to look like that person.
The baby really resembles his father.
Toward. If you go toward something, you go closer to it.
Santa walked toward my house with a bag of gifts.
Dare. To dare means to be brave enough to try something.
He dared to jump out of the airplane and skydive.
Station. A station is a place where buses and trains stop for passengers.
This man is waiting at the train station.
Ancient. If something is ancient, it is very old.
I want to see the ancient buildings in Rome.
Invent. To invent is to create something that never existed before.
My grandfather has invented some interesting things.
System. A system is a group of related parts that move or work together.
This device controls the building's heating system.
Electronic. An electronic thing uses electricity to work.
I like having electronic devices, such as an MP3 player.
Bug. A bug is a small insect.
Birds like eating bugs.
Overcome. To overcome a problem is to successfully fix it.
She overcame her shyness and spoke in front of the class.
Bath. A bath is the act of sitting in a tub of water in order to get clean.
After playing in the dirt, the boy took a bath.
Twin. Twins are two children born at the same time.
My sister and I are twins. We look exactly the same.
Inn. An inn is a place where travelers can rest and eat.
The visitor got a room at the inn.
Accompany. To accompany other people means to join them or go with them.
My brothers accompanied me to the movie.
Flavor. A flavor is the taste of food or drinks.
The flavor of the ice cream was very good.
Bare. A bare thing is plain and not covered.
He likes to walk around in his bare feet.
Crew. A crew is a group of workers.
My father has a crew that helps him build houses.
Soul. A soul is a person's spirit.
Some people believe that the soul lives after the body dies.
Absorb. To absorb a liquid means to take it inside.
He used a sponge to absorb the water on the floor.
Net. A net is a bag made of strong thread. It is used to catch animals.
The boy caught butterflies in his net.
Tobacco. Tobacco is a plant whose leaves are smoked, such as in cigarettes.
The tobacco in cigarettes is bad for you.
Investigate. To investigate means to search for something or learn about it.
The detective went to investigate the crime.
Chew. To chew is to break up food by using the mouth and teeth.
I always chew my food carefully before swallowing it.
Height. Height is how tall someone or something is.
My height is 168 centimeters.
Philosophy. A philosophy is a way to think about truth and life.
My philosophy is live and let live.
Branch. A branch is the part of a tree with leaves.
The monkey was hanging from a branch on the tree.
Breath. A breath is the air that goes into and out of one's lungs.
You can't take a breath underwater.
Easy. An easy action is not difficult to do.
Karen is happy because her English homework is easy.
Bridge. A bridge is something that is built over a river so people can cross it.
The old bridge fell into the river.
Apology. An apology is what people say to show that they are sorry.
After arguing with her teacher, the girl wrote the teacher an apology.
Handle. A handle is the part of an object people hold while using it.
The pot is very hot, so pick it up by the handle.
Maybe. Maybe is used to show that something is possible, or may be true.
If I focus hard enough, maybe I can come up with the right answer.
Pot. A pot is a deep, round metal container used for cooking.
Don't touch the pot on the stove. It's hot.
Monitor. To monitor people or things is to watch them closely.
The teacher monitors the students when they take tests.
Witch. A witch is a woman with magical powers.
People think that witches fly around on broomsticks.
Innocent. An innocent person is not guilty of a crime.
The judge said that the woman was innocent of the crime.
Cast. To cast something means to throw it.
The fisherman cast his line into the water.
Unique. A unique person or thing is not like others.
Her dog is unique. I've never seen one quite like it.
Seed. A seed is the hard part of a plant or fruit that trees grow from.
I planted the seed in the dirt, hoping that it would grow into a tree.
Compose. To compose something is to make it from smaller parts.
Tony composed his report using many sources of information.
Temporary. If something is temporary, it exists for a short time.
This car is only temporary. I'll get a new one soon.
Dish. A dish is a type of food that is cooked in a particular way.
My favorite dish at the restaurant is chicken curry.
Fortune. Fortune means the things that happen but are not controlled by a person.
I have good fortune when I play cards.
Light. Light is a form of energy or brightness that makes it possible to see something.
I will turn on the light so that you can see.
Sharp. A sharp object has a thin edge that cuts things easily.
That knife is very sharp. Be careful not to hurt yourself.
Capture. To capture something is to catch and hold it.
James tried to capture the bubbles in his hands.
Advance. To advance is to go forward.
He advanced across the bridge slowly.
Dare. To dare means to be brave enough to try something.
He dared to jump out of the airplane and skydive.
Artist. An artist is a person who paints, draws, or makes sculptures.
He went to Paris to become an artist.
Electronic. An electronic thing uses electricity to work.
I like having electronic devices, such as an MP3 player.
Carve. To carve means to cut into something.
My father usually carves the turkey for Thanksgiving.
Sort. A sort of something is a type of it.
What sort of instrument do you want to learn to play?
Tutor. A tutor is someone who gives lessons to one student.
My sister is bad at math, so my mother hired a tutor to help her.
Inn. An inn is a place where travelers can rest and eat.
The visitor got a room at the inn.
Decrease. To decrease something is to make it less than it was before.
Hiring more police officers has decreased crime in the city.
Devote. To devote time to something means to spend a lot of time doing it.
She devotes 2 hours a day to playing the piano.
Black. Black is the darkest color.
Our street is black at night because there are no street lights.
Subtract. To subtract means to take something away.
We learned how to subtract numbers in class.
Formal. A formal thing is official or serious.
It was a formal dinner, so we wore our best clothes.
Obvious. Obvious means clear or easy to see.
It was obvious that he was tired. He kept falling asleep.
Exhibit. To exhibit is to show something so that people can go look at it.
My painting will be exhibited at the fair.
Net. A net is a bag made of strong thread. It is used to catch animals.
The boy caught butterflies in his net.
Base. The base is the bottom of something.
The base of the table has 3 legs.
Tight. A tight thing is hard to move because it is firmly in place.
The knots were too tight to untie.
Meat. Meat is food made of animals.
This piece of meat I'm eating tastes very good.
Pronounce. To pronounce is to say the sounds of letters or words.
Young children often have trouble pronouncing words right.
Expose. To expose is to make known something that is hidden.
He took off his shirt to expose his costume.
Philosophy. A philosophy is a way to think about truth and life.
My philosophy is live and let live.
Duke. A duke is a man of high social rank, but below a king or queen.
The duke ruled over the land.
Virtual. A virtual thing is very close to being true or accurate.
Because he's popular, Joe is the virtual leader of the group.
Experience. To experience is to do or see something or have something happen to you.
Going to the concert was the best thing I have ever experienced.
Journal. A journal is a type of magazine that deals with an academic subject.
Mi-young was busy working on an article for an art journal.
Preserve. To preserve is to protect something from harm.
Dad sprayed a chemical on the house to help preserve the walls.
Pot. A pot is a deep, round metal container used for cooking.
Don't touch the pot on the stove. It's hot.
Two. Two is the word for the number 2.
Two friends studied together at the coffee shop.
Weigh. To weigh something means to measure how heavy it is.
The little dog weighed exactly 3 kilograms.
Hurry. To hurry is to do something quickly.
I hurried home on my bike.
Respond. To respond is to give an answer to what someone else said.
When the teacher asked the question, we all responded.
Ordinary. Ordinary means normal, or not special in any way.
Today was just an ordinary day. Nothing unusual happened.
Path. A path is a way from one place to another that people can walk along.
We followed a path through the woods.
Seed. A seed is the hard part of a plant or fruit that trees grow from.
I planted the seed in the dirt, hoping that it would grow into a tree.
Whisper. To whisper means to say very quietly.
We have to whisper in the library so people can focus on reading.
Otherwise. Otherwise means in another way if you don't do this.
It's good to stay active, otherwise you'll gain weight.
Pace. The pace of something is the speed at which it happens.
I ran the race at a slower pace than my friend.
Always. Always means that something happens all the time.
They always brush their teeth in the morning.
Inside. Inside means the inner part, space, or side of something.
The inside of the box was empty.
Sharp. A sharp object has a thin edge that cuts things easily.
That knife is very sharp. Be careful not to hurt yourself.
Sort. A sort of something is a type of it.
What sort of instrument do you want to learn to play?
Subtract. To subtract means to take something away.
We learned how to subtract numbers in class.
Tight. A tight thing is hard to move because it is firmly in place.
The knots were too tight to untie.
Virtual. A virtual thing is very close to being true or accurate.
Because he's popular, Joe is the virtual leader of the group.
Weigh. To weigh something means to measure how heavy it is.
The little dog weighed exactly 3 kilograms.
Whisper. To whisper means to say very quietly.
We have to whisper in the library so people can focus on reading.